Good morning, students. This lesson is for class 4 for the subject of general science, and the topic is adaptations for protection, which is covered in chapter 4, adaptations in animals, starting on page number 49 of your textbook, titled Nutrients in Science, Evergreen, and is being submitted to you on 2nd of August 2021. Dear students, after learning about the adaptations in animals according to their habitat and food habits, let us now learn about the adaptations in animals for their protection. Some animals have specific features that protect them from dangers, like being eaten by other animals. And one such adaptation is camouflage. Chameleon change their skin color to blend with their surroundings in order to escape from their enemies. The physical characteristics of some animals, like their color and shape, help them to merge with the surrounding environment. This is called camouflage. This helps these animals to protect themselves, as very often they remain unnoticed by their enemies. Other examples of such animals or insects are, as we can see in the diagram, it is stick insect and leaf insect. A stick insect looks like a twig. It looks like a twig. And a leaf insect looks like a leaf, making them difficult to spot. The white fur of the polar bear and the Arctic fox merge with the snow, making it difficult to spot them in the polar regions. A grasshopper is green in color and merges with the foliage. This green color merges with the foliage. Foliage means the leaves of the plants. Some herbivores like zebra, deer and rabbits have strong legs that help them to quickly run away from their predators. Predators means the hunters. Birds like ostrich, emu and snake run fast to escape their enemies. Animals such as turtle, tortoise and snails have hard shells to protect themselves from their enemies. Porcupines have sharp quills, which are spines, to protect themselves, and porcupines also gives off a terrible odor. Some snakes and scorpions have poisonous venom to kill their enemies. Students, here I would like to give you some information regarding animals in danger. Animals that are no longer found on earth are called extinct animals. For example, dodo. Dinosaurs that lived millions of years ago have also become extinct now. The reason for this is human beings are destroying the habitat of animals by cutting down trees, destroying forests, polluting rivers and seas, and even killing animals for their flesh, skin, and bones. As a result, the number of animals like tigers, cheetahs, giant pandas, and rhinoceroses are declining. These animals are in danger of disappearing from earth, and they are called endangered animals, and we must do our best to protect them. And before going further in our lesson, let us first recapitulate the part learned till now. So please write answers to these simple questions in your notebook. Question number 1. What is the name given to property of animals to blend with their surroundings? Question number 2. Write 3 animals which exhibit the property of camouflage. What are extinct animals? And question number 4. Write names of any 3 endangered animals. Answer number 1 is camouflage. Answer number 2, chameleon and the polar bear and grasshopper. It may be. Answer number 3 is animals that are no longer found on earth are the extinct animals. And the endangered animals are tiger, cheetah and rhinoceros. So now moving on to the next subtopic which is to be discussed is the care and concern for animals. Animals can be broadly classified into following types: domestic, pet, and wild. Animals that can be tamed for doing work for us or for providing us food and other useful things are the domestic animals like horse, sheep, cow, hen, and animals that are kept in our homes for pleasure and companionship are called the pet animals. Both domestic and pet animals are useful to us in many ways, so we need to take proper care of them. How? We should provide them with comfortable and clean shelters. We need to groom them regularly, clip their nails, brush their coat, bath them. We need to exercise and play with them. They need to be vaccinated from time to time. A veterinary doctor needs to be consulted, especially when they are unwell. Now, wild animals. Our government is taking care of wild animals by converting the forest area into national parks and sanctuaries where animals live freely and their lives are secure. So students, here we have completed with our chapter, and now we are going to discuss the question answers based on the complete chapter. The first question is, what do you understand by camouflage? The physical characteristics of some animals, like their color and shape, help them to merge with the surrounding environment, and this is called camouflage. This helps these animals to protect themselves, as very often they remain unnoticed by their enemies. For example, chameleon and stick insect. Question number 2. What is adaptation? The process in which an organism changes itself to suit its surroundings is known as adaptation. Living things that adapt to their surroundings survive, and those that cannot adapt, they die. Give 3 features that help birds to fly in air. Birds have streamlined bodies, that is, boat-shaped bodies. Birds have light and hollow bones, and most birds have wings to fly. Question number 4. What do you mean by arboreal animals? Give some examples. Animals that spend most of their time on the branches of the trees are called arboreal animals. Monkeys, chimpanzees, koala bears, squirrels are the arboreal animals. Question number 5. How can you take care of your pet animals? By providing them with comfortable and clean shelters, by giving them proper meal and fresh water, and by taking them to veterinary doctors periodically. Now question number 6, we have to give reasons for the following statements. The polar bears have fur on their bodies. As polar bears live in polar regions where it is extremely cold, their thick furry coat helps them to trap the body heat and keep them warm. Camel is known as the ship of the desert. Camel has padded feet which helps them to walk easily on the loose and hot sand. And then Arctic foxes have brown coats in summer but grow white fur in winter. This is the property of camouflage. So white fur in winters merges with the snow-filled surroundings and it becomes difficult to spot them. So here I am concluding the lesson. Please write these question answers in your notebook in neat and legible handwriting. Your home assignment is you need to do the worksheet 3, page number 51, and then part A, B, C, D, E and F of your book in your book only. Thank you, students.